Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is May 23rd, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, let's take a look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures this morning are trading lower by about a half a point to 20.49.5 per contract. Again, it's just a very, very choppy market. Futures were up a little bit earlier. They have retreated. Now they're trying to work their way back to the unchanged level. We'll see how this market plays out once the opening bell rings. Today is a Monday. Volume is expected to be on the lighter side. That is kind of the way it works on Mondays these days. And then later this week, people will be gearing up for the Memorial Day holiday in the United States. So let's get started here. The first stock we're going to look at this morning is going to be Monsanto. It looks like they have received a bid from Bayer. And again, the stock traded almost to 116. Actually, it did. And now it's pulled back to around the 109 level. It closed at 101.52. So again, we'll keep this on the radar today. There looks to be a pretty good resistance level around 116 to 120. Again, it's a takeover offer. So again, anything is possible here. I would leave Monsanto alone right now. It's going to be very, very surrounded by news and things are going to come out. But if you own it, trail the stop loss. That's the best you can do with it. But to buy it up here is very, very tough. Something I just can't do. All right, let's take a look next up at Schlumberger, SLB. I saw that earlier in the news. Stock closed at $74.96, now trading at $75.67. That's a decent little uptick. Again, I'm not sure what the news is here, but it is upticking a little bit. A lot of resistance still around $77. If it can get through there, it definitely has upside to go. But right now, I think it'll still stall out around that level. Let's take a look at the Tribune Company. TPUB is the ticker symbol. Stock right now is trading at $13.06, closed at $14.23. It looks like they have rejected an offer from Gannett, and the stock is getting hit this morning. So there you go. It's just, there's a company that everybody thought was going to be, a takeover, and next thing you know, they reject the bid, and now the stock is all the way back down to 13 bucks. So again, that's why you want to have a trailing stop in there. And again, we'll keep an eye on Tribune once the opening bell rings. But right now, it's very, very news-oriented, news-driven, all about takeovers and rejections, and is another firm going to come in and bid more money? So that's where we are with that. And again, Tribune trading down a little bit today. We may play this in the intraday stock chat room. We're going to have to just look at the chart once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at Ryanair. Ticker symbol is RYAAY. Stock right now is trading up around $80.89. There's no real volume behind here. It looks like it's an earnings play. I'm showing resistance around 83.30, 83.50. So again, give it the upside bias. If you own it, trail your stop loss. If you don't own it, it's very difficult to own a stock up here after a gap up like this. So see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. And again, we'll be looking at this once the market does open. So if you want to trade alongside of us, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You'll see everything that we are doing in there. Let's take a look at BID, which is Sotheby's. Stock right now trading down at $26. But again, there's really no volume here. This is down on just a couple of trades. So we'll have to look at this. Don't make much out of it yet, but if it is down here at the opening bell, we may have a play. So keep this on the radar. I do have some levels for this one, but again, we do need to see more volume come in the equity. Right now, it's only trading 1,100 shares. That's just not good enough to give us any kind of a real move or real conviction move that we're seeing at the moment. So we got to be a little bit careful with that one. Let's take a look at ARMH. And what you're going to see here is the stock is trading at $41.88, closed at $40.82. So that's upticked nicely. Again, fair amount of resistance at $42. Once it breaks up through that, you're going to have resistance at 43. 43 will be a very, very big resistance level today. So keep that on the radar. And that is another equity which we will be looking at once the opening bell rings. You have lots of upgrades and downgrades today. I'm going to give you a few. I believe upgraded was Square today. Ticker symbol is SQ. Stock right now is trading at $9.68, closed at $9.39. Then you have Staples, SPLS. I believe that was upgraded as well. Stock is trading at 835, closed at 810, and then you have Alcoa getting upgraded. Stock is trading at 924. Stock closed at 911. So little moves. On the downside here, you do have Juniper Networks, and what you're going to see here is Juniper trading at 2238 right here. Closed at 2275. That was downgraded this morning. I don't really like to make much out of upgrades or downgrades, but on a slow day like Monday, I have to bring them out and show them to you. All right, let's go over to the gold market. Gold is trading down 5.5 points today to $1,247 an ounce. Take a look at the GLD this morning. You'll see that is down ticking. Gold has been pulling back lately with the stronger dollar. Gold has also been pulling back on the anticipation that the Fed may raise rates. All right, let's move over to the crude oil market. We are looking now at the July contract. So anybody interested in crude, you want to follow the July contract. Crude oil is trading down 87 cents to $47.54 a barrel. Let's take a look at the USO, which is a good oil ETF. You're going to see this trading at 1132, closed at 1175. So it is showing the down tick in crude. So again, keep crude on the radar today. Very, very volatile trade. Crude oil has had a sensational bounce recently, but it is into major resistance, and we are starting to finally see it pull back here. So again, we'll watch this as the day goes on. And again, we do have a lot of crude trades out here. Come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room here at In The Money Stocks, and you'll see everything we're doing. You can trade right alongside of us. Monday volume expected to be on the lighter side today. Lately, volume on Mondays has been around 70 million shares. So we'll see, and that's on the SPY. So we'll see how that plays out today, but volume is expected to be light overall. With that being said, everybody, have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.